Stouffer's pizza tastes like it does because of the tangy cheeses and spices, the rich, thick tomato sauce, and all those special toppings. And then we put all those good things on a crunchy French bread crust. So when you taste our pizza, you'll hear how good it is.
A date with the calendar guys tonight at 7:30.
I mean, a board might be nice for some detective agencies, but I thought we were supposed to be sort of a corporation here.
Well, I spoke to the glazier. He's coming first thing in the morning.
Oh, is it the same one that fixed the door after the bomb blew it up?
Yeah, he said if we have any more fights or explosions, he'll consider it corporation.
Hey, you were right about this mail.
Yeah.
You sure there's not one interesting job in here?
Well, see for yourself. There's a letter there from a butcher who wants us to track down a truckload of stolen meat, but the letter is a week old.
Well, so either the loot's been eaten
Or the spoils.
Right.
Spoiled. You know, we don't have to keep an office here. If we want to, we can get an office in any building in the city.
Oh, yeah, like the ISIS building.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of like this place. It, has charm.
I mean, like a sense of history?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should stay here.
Well, rested from the flight?
Lane, I'm not sure I'm ready for these New York talk shows.
You look lovely.
Thank you. What can you tell me about the first interview?
The early morning show, light chatter, nothing more. Nobody's interested in too heavy a discussion this early in the morning.
I've heard that the host has a reputation for some very acid remarks.
He does, but that's simply because he can't think of anything else to say.
Oh, fine.
So all you have to do is keep talking, and he'll be happy because he doesn't have to think of anything to say.
You make it sound so easy.
It is. And don't worry, I'll be backstage cheering you on.
Thank you, Lane, really. Thank you very much for all your support and encouragement. You've almost made me forget those reviews.
But do forget them. Today we start with a clean slate. And when you are done talking to your audience about your book, I know they're going to want to read it.
You and Jamie seem to be getting along well.
Yeah, he's not a bad kid. A little shy.
I'll say. The only time I've ever seen him laugh is when we were playing those tongue twister games. He seems to be afraid of me.
Maybe that's because he senses you're afraid of him.
How are your other businesses coming along?
Well, not bad. I mean, I'm slowly but surely reestablishing my presence. It's going to take people a while, though, to realize I'm back for good. I don't know, boy. Wish you could find something interesting to investigate.
I wish we could find something interesting, too. It would take my mind off a few things. Well, maybe something will come along.
These are private matters, grandson.
Cliff is your attorney.
I have to ask you these questions when we get to court. The other side is bound to.
Yes, yes.
Why didn't you tell the city there was a burial ground in your land when they wanted to buy the place originally?
Because they would have wanted to dig up the bodies and put them someplace else, wouldn't they?
Probably, yes.
And besides, a final resting place is just that. You don't go around transplanting your ancestors like shrubbery.
Yes, of course not.
Grandfather, forgive me. But is that all of it?
His suspicions I can tolerate, grandson, but not yours.
I meant no disrespect.
That is what you are showing. Please. I'm tired. Please go.
Grandfather, please. Look outside.
Reading my mail.
Sorry. They're long gone. What does it say?
Let it go.
So, begins again.
Edge of Night is brought to you by Jif. For fresh peanut taste, choosy mothers choose Jif. And by Pepto-Bismol. Coats, soothes, and relieves. Pepto-Bismol for most common stomach discomforts.
In a short while, there'll be a big dinner party here. There'll be plenty of food and drink and music. As the party goes on, some of those partygoers won't be feeling so well. Heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach. For most common stomach discomforts, from here to here, they can all take one remarkable medicine for relief, Pepto-Bismol. As it coats, Pepto-Bismol relieves what's wrong. The heartburn, the upset stomach, even diarrhea. Relieves it, then leaves a protective coating behind. Can your stomach medicine do that? Pepto-Bismol. For most common stomach discomforts, the one that coats is the only one you need.
You're listening to a cantaloupe?
I'm listening to the cantaloupe talk to me, say it's fresh and ripe.
Why are you taking so much time to be a careful shopper?
I have 3 children and a husband, and I want them well fed.
Are you as choosy about your peanut butter?
I'm choosy about everything I buy.
Fine. Let's compare. Which of these leading brands tastes more like fresh peanuts?
A tastes more like fresh peanuts.
You sure?
It tastes like real peanuts.
You chose.
Jif! I'm surprised.
More women choose Jif for fresh peanut taste than any other leading brand.
Tastes like real peanuts. I'm shocked. Can I have some more?
Choosy mothers choose Jif.
I've thought about it all night long, and I just can't think of a single thing that was unusual about Jeremy Rhodes or Premier Photo.
All right. What about this Greg Schaefer?
Greg Schaefer. Oh, I met him the first day Calvin and I went to Image Inc. I remember he was kind of annoyed about something.
You can't remember having met him before?
No. Why are you interested in him?
Well, when he found out that we were checking into the background of all Image Inc. employees, he got very upset.
What have you found out, by the way?
Not very much. Calvin's checking into his background since when he first joined Image Inc. 5 years ago. He must have been doing all right, because he was promoted to manager by Alicia Van Dyne 2 years ago.
What about before that?
Well, that's kind of peculiar. See, Calvin's finding it more difficult than it should be to check into his past prior to Image Inc., but he's going to keep digging.
Yeah, well, he'll turn up something.
All right, in the meantime, what are you going to do?
I'll tell you one thing, Chris is well enough to go home.
Are you forgetting something?
No. People don't have to stay in the hospital just because of blindness, Chris.
Yeah, guess you're right. That's okay. So this morning, I woke up and I thought I saw a flash of light.
Why don't you tell somebody?
I wasn't sure.
All right, listen, I got the flashlight. Tell me if you see anything.
No.
Oh, Chris.
Let's talk about my attacker, okay? How many people know that I've been injured?
We managed to keep that a secret for now. I want it to stay that way, too, for your own protection.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
But there are a lot of reporters that would like to interview you now that you've regained consciousness. Well, now, if we tell them no, then they're going to think something's wrong. They're already getting suspicious.
Can't be interviewed, Derek. There's no way to hide the fact of what's happened to her.
Well, then what are we going to do?
It's the last of it.
Are you unhappy about the fact that I spent some time with Jamie yesterday?
No, of course not. Do you like him?
Yeah. He's a nice kid. There's more of you in him than you might think, too.
So are you sorry that we decided to take him in?
No.
Well, there's nothing else to do here. Maybe we should just go home.
Are you unhappy about the fact that he's here?
I don't know how I feel about it. Coming?
No, there's a few more things I want to do around here.
Okay. I'll see you later.
Now, where are they? What's taking them so long?
Why have you called the police?
Why? Look at your window.
I've had many windows broken by small boys before.
Small boys don't drive cars.
Small boys with grown-up suits. They've seen too many westerns, that's all.
Do they all leave you messages saying, let it go?
One. Long ago.
When? Standing L, come on!
Calvin. Grandfather, this is Detective Stoner. Calvin, this is my grandfather, Standing Elk. How do you do?
You've come for nothing.
Well, why don't you just let me be the judge of that? Cliff? It's a warning telling us not to file, I think. Do you agree with that?
It's possible.
Oh, wait a minute. You haven't actually officially filed yet, have you? No, we're filing today. Then, who would know about it?
I was seed scatter on the wind.
Well, I appreciate the philosophy, but what I need are some answers, sir. Do you have any idea who might have done this? A name, maybe?
No names.
Grandfather, you fight prejudice. You don't give up.
Please, excuse me. I must rest.
Miles, do you think Chris could pass for a sighted person? She fooled me at first.
For a few minutes, Derek.
Chris, have these dizzy spells stopped?
Pretty much. Still have real bad headaches, though.
And have you been out of bed much?
Yeah, a few times. I get around okay, but I'm glad I won't be blind much longer.
What are you thinking of?
A press conference.
Oh, come on.
Very structured, very organized. Maybe sometime next week.
The reporters would know in an instant that she could...
This isn't necessary.
Well, maybe not. But if it is, I want us to be prepared.
All right, maybe you're right. Maybe it's worth a try.
I appreciate
I'll see what I can come up with, all right?
Okay.
I think we got to get out of here, all right? Talk to you later.
Bye, Derek.
So long, Chris.
Oh. This isn't hard. Table? Bathroom door. Very important. This chair.
It's not how you throw the dough that makes great tasting pizza. It's the sauce. No wonder most pizza pros go to Contadina for their sauce. Now you can too. You see, Contadina pizza sauce for homemade pizza has the real pizza seasonings already added in. So you can make pizza at home that would even impress a pro. Contadina pizza sauce. It's not just pizza sauce, it's pizzeria sauce.
I believe in breastfeeding my baby, but I know I can't always breastfeed, so I believe in the Playtex nurser. Because it's a nursing method most like breastfeeding. See, the collapsible bottle and natural-shaped nipple mean less air in Jamie's tummy, less gas, less spitting up, and better than glass bottles, they're pre-sterilized, disposable. So whether you breastfeed or bottle feed, you can believe in the Playtex nurser. It's most like breastfeeding. What?
I'm very sorry, madam, but the firm of Whitney & Whitney does not handle divorce cases. No, I don't know whether dressing up like a cheerleader will get your husband back, but, well, who knows? Why don't you give it a try? Maybe it's worthwhile. Goodbye. Oh, honey, what's wrong?
I hate her.
Mrs. DeGroot?
I went home because I thought that I should spend some time with the kid.
Yeah.
And so just then Mrs. DeGroot said she's got to take him for a walk, and so she asked him what he wanted to do.
He chose to walk?
That little brat, I hate him too.
Well, honey, you know, kids can be very perceptive.
Oh, how do you know?
Now, I read it someplace, but look, maybe he's picking up on the fact that you feel so ambivalent towards him.
How could he possibly like that old bag better than me?
I don't know, maybe he doesn't, but at least with her, he knows where he stands.
I don't want to hear this.
Well, you're gonna have to hear it. And you're going to have to decide whether the idea of having Jamie here is because you think it's the right thing to do or because you want him.
Why should I decide? He's only here on a loan.
Cliff? Dee Dee just called from the courthouse. She said that the Allison case is adjourned for the day.
Yeah, no problem. I only wish this were as easy as the Allison case.
She said that she'd wait there for us if we still intended to file.
Of course we intend to file. Think we're gonna let her walk through the window, scare us off?
What about his not telling the city about the burial ground?
We'll just have to accept him at his word. Look, Marty, we can still win this case. All we have to, it's the city's job to prove...
It's not that I'm worried about. It's the way I spoke to Standing Elk in front of strangers. It was unforgivable.
Calvin.
Well, I've been all over your grandfather's trailer park.
Find anything?
Nope. Talked to practically all of the neighbors, and nobody even saw the car.
Tire tracks.
In 2 inches of gravel, Counselor.
Of course, gravel.
Well, how was he? Standing up? I went back to the trailer. He'd gone out.
What?
Yeah, everything was locked up tight. There was a board over the window, and the door was securely fastened.
Did anyone see him leave?
Well, somebody saw him using the phone near the office. He was going through the yellow pages.
Well, he's probably looking for someone to fix the window.
My whole family's in construction, Cliff. He doesn't need yellow pages for a window.
Wrong again. Maybe I should leave the deducing to the detectives.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. Look, both of you guys sure that there's nothing else you can tell me?
Nope.
Okay. Well, look, I gotta get back to the office. If anything turns up, I'll be in touch.
Yeah, thanks, Calvin. We better get going, too. Dee Dee's waiting for us if we're gonna file this today.
My grandfather doesn't have a car, and it's very painful for him to walk. If he went somewhere, it was important.
I love you.
You feel better now? You ready to face the world?
Yeah, I can face the world. I don't know if I can face Jamie.
Well, it's worth a try.
I don't know.
Beautiful. Oh. You didn't have to do all this for us.
You let your joy show in the things you do, so let our joy flow. Watch that shine come through, you'll see your plates glow. People notice them too, our joy's a reason.
Only Lemon Fresh Joy's exclusive formula lets dishes dry clean, shiny, practically spot-free, right on the rack. Watch. Other leading brands can dry, leaving dirty-looking spots. Only Joy's Lemon Fresh formula lets dishes dry clean, practically spot-free, down to the shine.
You let your joy show in the things you do, you'll see your plates glow. People notice them too, our joy's a reason. Let your joy show.
Who puts the U in shampoo? Prell does, that's who, with special silkeners and hair that feels soft and silky after. Ooh.
Yeah, Prell puts the U in shampoo.
Feel that clean. Feel it. Feel it.
Feel it.
It's a clean so clean you can feel it. Discover a clean so revolutionary no soap is able to match it. It's Zest Deodorant Bar. A better way to clean. See, Zest rinses away cleaner. Soap can't do that. In water you can see the difference, and you can feel the difference. Zest. A clean so clean you can feel the difference.
Can we help you?
A rock?
Oh, no, a chain.
I'm looking for the two, Sky and Raven.
You found them.
Oh. Why, but the names are Indian names. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, wait a minute. Why don't you, well, come on in. Rest a moment anyway.
I wonder if you could help me to find a Native American detective.
Oh, well, I was born in America. What about you?
You're looking for a detective. Well, we're detectives. Why don't you tell us what's on your mind?
Those are very fine pelts.
Oh, thank you.
You never know, he might surprise you.
This afternoon, I boarded up my own window, much like yours is here. When I saw that, your names, I took it to be a good omen.
Oh, it is.
Someone threw a rock through your window?
Yes, just as they did many years ago. I believe that both rocks were thrown by the same person.
Nell, thanks for having dinner with me.
Well, we started the day here. It's appropriate we end the day here.
Nell, a toast to a good writer. And not just a bad salesperson either.
Oh, thank you. I can't believe it's over.
Just for today.
I know, 2 radio programs and a magazine interview tomorrow, right?
Now tell me, how did it feel? 3 big, different TV talk shows in one day.
Oh, you were there for the first one. I mean, I was shaking like a leaf. I didn't know the first word to say.
Well, you settled in pretty quickly.
Yes, and none too soon. You know, you were right. That man does come after you during any pregnant pause.
Well, that's his job. And by the end of your segment, he was directing his barbs to the critics.
Yes. You know, Lane, so often I'm on the other side of an interview, and I think it helped because I felt a lot more familiar with it, and it was not anywhere near as scary as it might have been.
Nancy, it was your honesty that won them all over. The audiences, too.
Well, I tried to answer all the questions honestly.
Especially the ones about Sword of Love's reviews.
Well, those were the worst.
Well, you met them head on. The fact that you liked the book and you hoped your readers would, too.
My readers? It sounds strange.
It's happening. They're out there right now somewhere, reading your words.
My grandson convinced me that it was possible to file a suit against the city. I'm afraid he didn't use much wisdom.
And you tried to buy the land back at an auction some years ago?
Yes, but there were too many interested, and I didn't have enough money. Later, I was unable to lease the land.
And you had all kinds of warnings?
Yes.
How can you be so sure it's the same person?
The words. Let it go. That's all.
And yet there was no trouble when your family lived on the land before it was sold?
No.
There's an army housing project is built and then torn down, and then the land is sold to a rich suburban development outfit. Well, why weren't the graves disturbed by all this construction?
Because they were under a overhanging cliff away from the river in a place that wasn't suitable for building the box houses. It's a quiet place. A good place for a burial ground.
You never had any idea who was behind the earlier warnings?
No. You think you could find who has been trying to get me?
Why didn't you go to the police?
The police work for the city. The city took the land, and now I'm about to file a suit against the city.
Makes sense.
This is interesting.
I cannot pay very much.
Oh, don't worry, that won't be necessary. We take cases now because we want to, not because we have to. We'll find out who's responsible.
I don't feel good.
She's burning up. Look at her fever.
What do we do? The doctor said no aspirin.
We'll give her Children's Anacin 3. It's aspirin-free. You'll see, it works fast.
Children's Anacin 3 has the aspirin-free ingredient doctors recommend most to bring your child's fever down fast.
I feel a lot better, Daddy.
Me too, sweetheart.
Children's Anacin 3 is aspirin-free. It brings down fever fast.
Fantastic! Look how fast Fantastic cuts through this greasy dirt. As easy as that.
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy.
Fantastic cuts through tough dirt so fast. For most jobs, you can't clean any easier. It's so easy. It's just fantastic.
It's so easy.
Starting Monday morning, a week of specials. People to People with Rona Barrett. It's the show where stars become people and people become stars.
Woo, what an interview. Wow, you did your homework.
Everything you've always wanted to know, she's not afraid to ask. People to People with Rona Barrett.
Oh, my goodness, look at the time.
You're not tired, are you?
No. I still have plenty of energy left over from today.
Why don't we go out and see something of New York's nightlife?
Oh,
Come on now.
No.
I grew up in Manhattan. I learned the book trade here. I guarantee it won't be dull.
What? Were you planning on going out?
Absolutely. But I'd love to have you along.
Well, nothing wild.
I know a quiet little jazz club where the mood is as mellow as old brandy. And the music is just as smooth.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's.
Waiter?
It's all right. Pat. Thank you.
So super. It's called the JCPenney Super White Sale. Now every sheet is reduced, like this floral print, just $3.49. All our bed pillows are 20 to 50% off. Every towel is reduced, like our JCPenney bath towel, regularly $7, now $4.49. Super's the word for saving on all sheets, all bedding, all towels, and more. They're going fast. Hurry to the JCPenney White Sale. It's super.
They're here from Paris. Hey, girls, you gotta wear 'em.
Flex says the look now is curls. Big, small, long, short, and with hair. Sometimes you've got to be bad to be beautiful. So flex it. Use Flex conditioner with balsam and protein. Heat, perm, curl, and still keep great body. For healthy-looking, shiny hair, flex it with advanced formula Flex conditioner and shampoo from Revlon. Beautiful.